What's up everybody? I know it's not very common for me to use my real voice here, but I guess this is a circumstance that deserves it. When you look at the scoreboard here, it's clearly noticeable that there's something off, right? I wonder what it is, and this is what I'm trying to cover today in this video. This topic about how sometimes some games are just not carryable at all, and when you feel like you're surrounded by UMM agents or UMM demons and you can't do shit, sometimes you're right. So of course the match starts pretty normal here. Let's see what I was playing. Right out of the bat I picked Namor. This is the first issue that happened, and this is something that I need to discuss with you. Why do a lot of support main players they pick a character that they don't know because of a team up or because they suddenly think they're gonna do good in the game? Let's see what this Hela does for the entire match compared to, well, the other DPS in the enemy team. I was feeling confident about my Namor in this game because it's a domination map, so of course there's a lot of spots you can place your squids, a lot of flank possibilities, and it's always nice to have a safe and cool anti-dive option. Okay, so the match begins with me flanking. Of course, that's what I usually do. I place my squids, and right out of the bat, we assassinate the backline. The tanks have no option but to run away. We were trying to peel for Angela here, but it didn't work at all. Then we kept the points. This is the moment that something happened that broke the mental of someone of our team. Hela here. Let's see how our Hela fares against the Spidey. Wait, what was that again? This dude just stays in the backline for no reason, trying to kill a Spidey all by himself, doesn't call help for his teammates. He hits a shot, and then he just ignores the Spidey, and gets comboed, and dies. First death of the game, this dude. Yeah, it all goes downhill. I don't have the replay of the match when it was happening, but you can guess why he was coming back in the time. He was saying something like, "Oh, you're playing Namor, you should be peeling for the Spidey." Yeah, even though the whole enemy team was already dead. He gets some shots going. Again, isolated of his teammates. Fails to kill the Spider-Man. Misses some more shots. Yeah, this is a moment that I die, because Thor decided to peel for me, so I just didn't stand a chance. This goes on for a while, but at least we managed to stall the points, which is a plus. Let's speed up things a bit. I place my squids and we engage. We had a good Angela ult. Unfortunately the wall here blocked my squids, but yeah, it's rivals. We managed to break the amplifier. We were pushing. Spidey goes for an ult and kill one of our supports. Let's see how the scoreboard looks. Yeah, there's a clear issue here, if you guys don't know what it is. I'm pretty much the only person in my team getting finals. And I'm ace, of course. And then our tank decided to swap off tank and play Moon Knight. This is the second catastrophe that happened to us. I don't know why this guy did that, but yeah. And by the way, that was an amazing first round. But the thing that was making me tilted was, in the chat, they were discussing like, oh, why is the Namor not doing more? Why is the Namor not pumping more damage? Why is the Namor not peeling for the Spidey? Yes, they were blaming me, even though at this point I was already 7 in final hits. Yes, so I propose a solution for them. This is something that I shouldn't have done, but I mean, back then I thought that it might have helped. And it didn't. I swapped Hela. Yes, I swapped Hela for the other guy to play Namor. Let's see what he does with Namor for the entire game. And the Moon Knights, of course.
By the eye of Agamotto! Shields up! I am Asgard's might!
Luckily we kept the points. I don't know why, but my invis didn't heal me there. And never mind, we didn't keep the points. Let's skip a little bit more. I ulted on top of the fire, which is something that I shouldn't have done. But my team needed more space. And of course, we keep sagging. Keep in mind, we still have just a Thor as solo tank here. Yes. We tried to go for the left side. I'm pumping some damage, but Moon Knight just does absolutely nothing and dies. I almost got the thing there, he was actually one. But of course we didn't have a Moon Knight alive to kill him. Or another tank for the matter. I almost diffed the Hela, killed the Hela, jump on the ult. Tried to go for the support, but I failed.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Yes. Look, I have 6 deaths and 8 final hits at this point. My Moon Knight still has nothing, my Namor hasn't done much either, and he died more than me while playing Namor, which is a very tanky character. Everyone was blaming everyone and I couldn't find a way to make peace between ourselves, and then I just kind of accepted that this might be a loss. I was trying to convince the Moon Knight specifically to play a shield tank, or at least to make them swap.
Get ready.
And it worked. But now we have 3 tanks. My Strange decides to open a portal for no reason. The guy named Nuzzledog, who already done nothing on Namor.
The battle starts in 5. 4,
Imagine if we had any of
3,
these lore tanks
2,
before as a second tank. But yeah, we didn't.
Capture the mission area.
Now we're
Got
back
it?
on Namor. Look at the scoreboard. Keep paying attention. We were having a solid push there. And then, well, my tank dies. I killed the tank. I get isolated from my team, which is fine I guess because we didn't have a tank.
She may be my sworn enemy. We have need of her today.
And afterwards, don't get too excited because it will be the same tank over and over again. My team staggers for no reason and we can't push because they were too impatient to wait. The guy who was playing Namor in the second round is playing support now. And my Namor didn't manage to get a single final hit.
I am Asgard's might.
I cancel the Tangles. I try to wait for a bit so my team can walk up a little. But yeah, 70% is a death sentence. I don't think any team would have worked that.
I want your soul.
They almost got it!
Yeah, don't ask me what else. My Loki just gave up on life and decided to ult on their face. That's why my flank failed.
You'll have to keep fighting.
I don't know
until
how
we
we
have
got
a winner.
to overtime, but we did.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a
By
winner.
the eye of
I may
Agamotto!
return
Yeah,
from my own
of
realm.
course they surrendered because they realized it was pointless.
Epic victory!
And we finished the match as
You'll have to
10
keep
final
fighting
hits
until
for
we
me.
have a winner.
and the rest
You'll have to
is
keep fighting
history.
until we have.
Now let's look at this gem. What do we see here? 6 final hits, 1 final hit. Played DPS, fantastic, and rockets, of course. We had a Deadpool. This one been a while also, so Deadpool was still a new character, people was still playing him, even though they know they need shit about him. They don't know how to play the guy. And we had, well, a Cap, an Emma, Ultron, and Invis. Another issue of people who play DPS without knowing what they're doing, and they proceed to do nothing for the rest of the match. Just another instance of the case. There you see what's going on right now. Someone swapped Neymar.
You thought you could kill.
I was going
You
to
thought
swap
you could
Neymar
kill
and Pio,
Jean
by the way,
Grey?
but since
Please.
someone already swapped Neymar, well, I thought to myself, okay, this is fine, I'll stay Phoenix. I got a lot of sparks bursting. Kill the Iron Man.
Turning up the heat.
Kill the Jeff. Kill another support. Then we kept the point, as expected.
Control seized.
Turning up the heat.
We were holding the point, but Thor killed a bunch of people there. I almost got kidnapped by Jeff, but I managed to dodge that. And then I just accepted my defeat.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Right now the scoreboard is looking 3 finals, and for the rest of the team, 0. Yes, the tanks did absolutely nothing until this point.
Thanks for the boost.
I killed the Iron Man there, pretty easily. Now more fails to peel for the Spidey. I killed the Jeff. Yeah, their Angela decided to ult on our tanks there. I was expecting to get some heals there, don't get me wrong.
There you
I almost killed the Iron Man. And then there's just only our Deadpool in the back line because the entire team got pushed back. The scoreboard is looking like this. Yes, up until this point my team did absolutely nothing but die. No attempt to counter the Jeff Nado, no attempt from the Namor to kill the Spider-Man, which he should have been doing.
This is what the
Let's
professor
see what
trained
happens
me for
next.
Since I was just a turning up the heat.
I don't know how that Thor survived this.
Area is yours to capture now.
Kill the Jeff again. I ulted that because I thought my team would have survived, but my supports died for the tour again. Yeah.
Arisen from the ashes.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Us against the world.
That Spidey was so on. I don't even blame the dagger there for not healing me. But look, one of our bozo teammates decides to go Ultron. It's just Spider-Man.
You thought you could kill Jean Grey?
Yeah, at this point I realized it was a GG's.
Follow if you dare.
And of course the scoreboard didn't change. 6 final hits for me. And, well, the rest is self-explained. Let's skip a little bit more towards the end now. I get some sparks going, but the damage is just not enough to keep us up. Of course we can't push because you have Fantastic and Deadpool and Mag. Yeah. This is how the game ends. This is just to showcase about how some games are so rigged against you to the point that you're the only player actually doing anything and your team just can't figure it out. Yup.